Lisa Magoulas, thank you so much for being part of the Animal Wisdom Circle and for sharing your thoughts about the circle. I'm really, really grateful to you for all you've brought to the circle, but also that you're willing to let other people know how it's been for you. So why did you join the Animal Wisdom Circle?
Well, first off, thank you, Kara. I just absolutely adore you. Um, I saw on your website, I actually saw Jenny and Cherry's testimonials, and I thought, wow, that sounds really cool. And I'm getting goosebumps because they're so passionate, and they just expressed so much of how much they learned. And I thought, wow, that sounds really cool. And it's something I want to look into. And so that's what made me join.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
What was your life like before the Animal Wisdom Circle?
I always loved animals and nature, and I thought I was good to them until I joined the circle and then realized, it's like I had fruit flies in the house, and usually would have put out vinegar or something so they'd fly to that. And now I'm like, "Well, so I have fruit flies in the house. They're supposed to be here. It's okay. And they're good little fruit flies. So I think I've become more spiritual and empathetic, even more so. Um, and I think it's made me a better person for it.
So is there anything you would like to add about any differences you feel like it are in your life now because of meeting? Because we meet twice a month, right? So
Yep.
we've been doing this for about a year now. You've been part of the circle for about a year. So are
Mhm.
there any other ways that your life is different now?
I think I've really grown a lot more spiritually with all of nature and really understanding that, the everything in nature is living. And you know that, but you don't really connect to it as much as now. I just, and just the people and the passion in the group. We are all women right now, but everybody's so passionate, and I feel like I've become part of a spiritual family, and
Mm.
it's made me a better person, I think.
Sorry, I get all verklempt.
I know. You should. You created this. It's awesome.
What do you like best about the Animal Wisdom Circle?
Well, first off, you're so down to earth. I absolutely adore you. And you're just I just adore you, but I adore the women in the group. I mean, we're like a family. And the cool thing about it is we all have our own vulnerabilities at different times, and we're comfortable enough to share that amongst each other because we it's a trusting group. It's like we trust each other, and we know that it's okay to speak what we feel. Some of us explain we've done things in the past that we didn't realize what we realize now with animals or insects, or um, and we share that with each other, and nobody judges, and it's a compassionate, open group, and I love it.
What do you think somebody might not know about the Animal Wisdom Circle? If they're just reading about it on the website, what did you not know before you joined the group that maybe you could share that might not just be in the website information?
One thing I really learned is everybody can communicate with animals, and animals do have something to say, and they have personalities, and they're going to let you know. And the coolest thing is, when we work with an animal or an insect or whatever month it is, you can see we all have such similarities. So it's not like we're picking this out of the air. It's like we there's so much overlap. So this stuff it's real. I mean, these animals, it's cool.
And you've been kind of instrumental in changing a few things in the group to make sure that you can verify that it is real, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So when we started, you used to give us some history on the animal, and what it's about and everything. And I kind of thought, I was skeptical. Like, am I speaking to the animal or communicating with the animal and getting ideas because the thought was in my head of something you said, maybe, about how much they produce or how much they eat or where they're located. So you decided to let us communicate with the animal. We talked about it. And then, so we would speak with the animal first, and then you would give us this history of the animal, and it still worked out the same. It's like there was nothing pre-planted in my head. It just, we actually are communicating. It's really cool.
I think that really reinforced that this is a real thing that's really happening.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and again, you know, we all have moments where we second guess ourselves, but once you get in that group and you just see and hear the overlap of how each one of us connected with whatever animal we're speaking with or communicating with, the overlap is so, and it's just shows that this is real, and it's just so cool. It's just, I mean, the different animals we've connected with each have their own different personalities and their own history that they bring, and and they give us such strong lessons. Like we just did ant, and it's this little tiny thing, but they're just, you know, they're a community and they help each other, and there's no judgment like humans, you know, and you're learning that with these animals. There's never judgment, and they, no matter what happens, they continue to go forward, and they don't, they're just love.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's so much I could say about that. It's like such a
Yeah.
rich thing that you just shared. But I think the continuity of doing that every month and getting the different messages, um, but the love and the non-judgment is always part of it, no matter what
Mhm.
animal we're talking to.
Right.
That's been really
Unlike humans. You know, and that's another lesson I've learned from them. I mean, it's just, they're just so innocent and beautiful, you know, and it's really helped, again, me change. Before I go say something, I think about what I say or how I feel, or it's made me a better person.
yeah. What do you think is the most important thing people should know about joining the Animal Wisdom Circle?
I think again, because it's changed me so much, I think if you're looking, if you love nature, if you love earth, if you're looking for something to feel in your heart that you can be a part of something bigger and something better, you really can. And you can just learn so much if you just listen and and not talk all the time. You know, so many of us have so much to say, but we don't listen as much. And this group and learning with from these animals is to listen and see.
Anything else you want to add as we wrap up?
I just think everybody should join. It's just, it's something I've never experienced before, and I think it it's just life changing. It's life changing. You can meditate, you can, you know, exercise, you can walk out in nature, but this is totally different. This will just bring another whole up your game level to another spiritual level.
And we hope you join us
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
because we're having fun and we want this good feeling to spread. And hope that anybody who feels called to this will at least come and give it a try. It's a very welcoming group, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely, absolutely. We laugh, we cry, you know.
We,
It's a good group.
yeah, we really do. Well, Lisa, thank you so much for being
Thank
part of
you,
the circle
Carol.
and for sharing your wisdom about the circle with everybody here.
Absolutely, anytime. Mwah. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye bye.